Hello good people, I'm going to talk about the electric charge of an electron. At this stage you might be wondering, have we not already covered this? An electron is negative and a proton is positive. What more is there to say about this? Well, it turns out that the charge of a particle is not the same as the electric charge. So yes, we can say that the electron is a negatively charged particle. But what is its electric charge? To answer that, I need to introduce the unit of electric charge, and it is known as a coulomb. The electric charge of a single electron is equal to 1.602 times 10 to the negative 19 coulombs. Note that the symbol for the unit coulomb is a capital C. Also, note that the charge of a single electron is a very minuscule number. At this stage, you might also be thinking, forget about noticing minuscule numbers. What about this giant mole? I'm glad you asked, because once again, I want to foreshadow the use of this concept mole. All right, now because the charge of a single electron is so tiny, it is rather difficult to measure it. What about a charge of a dozen electrons? A dozen stands for 12, so I could say 12 electrons multiplied by the charge of a single electron. And that will give me 1.9224 times 10 to negative 18 coulombs. It is still a rather tiny value. What about a mole of electrons? Recall that the term mole stands for a rather large number. It is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. So if I have that many electrons and multiply that by the charge of a single electron, 1.602 times 10 to negative 19 coulombs per electron, that will give me 96,472.44 coulombs. Now this is a value that I can measure. As I have mentioned in the previous video about the mole is simply a very large number, and multiplying by it allows me to bring the atomic scale to the scale of instruments that I might use in a laboratory. That is all for now, and I will see you on the flip side.